Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us this evening. I'm thrilled to have you here for this webinar. We're here to be diving into financial strategies for homeowners. As homeowner, the decisions you can make today can have a significant impact on your future financial security. It's not just about paying your mortgage and saving for retirement. It's about optimizing your cash flow, minimizing your tax liability, and ensuring your investments are working as hard as possible. I'm going to share my screen. Common challenge faced by homeowners. One of the biggest struggles for homeowners today is the high mortgage payments on their principal residence. These payments can take a significant portion of their monthly budget, making it harder to focus on wealth-building strategies. Another challenge is non-deductible interest. For many homeowners, the interest paid on their primary mortgage is not tax deductible, which reduces tax efficiency and can leave money on the table that could better be used for investment purposes. These are just a few of the challenges that can stand in the way of financial growth, but we'll explore a strategy today that we can help to address those issues. So let's talk about the Smith maneuver. That's a mortgage conversion strategy, which offers three key benefits. First, it helps you reduce your tax bill on your income. By strategically converting your mortgage, you can unlock tax-saving opportunities that create more money in your pocket every single year. Second, it allows you to eliminate your mortgage faster and speeding up the process of actually being debt-free. And third, you can help to enjoy the power of compounding growth. Putting your money to work for you is the best thing you can do. And that starts by saving money and let it compound. What is the Smith maneuver? How does it work? Let's go through a visual. To be able to do the Smith maneuver, you need to have a readvanceable mortgage product. What is a readvanceable mortgage product? That's a mortgage that every time you make a mortgage payment, a part of it, which is the principal, comes back to you in your line of credit. We already know that a mortgage payment, part of it is interest that goes to the bank, we'll never see it again, and the other part is your principal. Most people don't put that principal to use, and that's where the mistake is. When you have that principal available on the line of credit, the Smith maneuver means that you take that money and you invest it. The interest on the line of credit is now tax deductible because it was used to invest. The goal of the Smith maneuver is to have a tax deductible mortgage. So this part here originally was a fixed product that was not tax deductible, and now we use it as a line of credit that's fully tax deductible. We didn't add to the debt. All we did is we converted an existing debt. So now this is the basic of the Smith maneuver. It's to convert a 100% non-deductible mortgage to make it 100% tax deductible and invest money that otherwise would have not been available.
Especially this time of year as we're creeping up on the deadline in the next month or so for an RSP contribution and a deduction for the previous tax year. It's a big topic, and that's why, at the beginning I said, a lot of the investment management I do and a lot of the advice I give is all kind of based on doing planning, understanding the full financial picture, and really getting a good sense of what's the right fit for the individual in front of us. Because it does look different to everybody. Everybody's investments look different depending on their needs, and everybody's allocation of their own capital oftentimes looks different depending on, their situation, their tax bracket, their liquidity, how steady is your income, all these different things. As the topic of RSPs is at the forefront of our mind, the traditional sense of what an RSP is supposed to do is really kick the tax can down the road, where you make a contribution now. It is a tax deduction, which is great because we get to lower taxable income, contribute to a tax refund, and then, have it invested for many, many years, and then is there to serve sort of like a pension in retirement where we take it out when we do take it out of an RSP, or when it rolls over to a RIF where we're forced to take out a certain amount and you has to roll over at age 71, making sure you can strategically trigger capital gains and losses to not have a big tax liability, but also, we could have better use for it later on.
Like I said at the beginning, I wanted to show a real life example. I took it from the book, right? Where Riley and I were both licensed as a Smith maneuver. So I know not a lot of people only have a $400,000 mortgage, but it's a good example that I've used. So technically, if someone get that mortgage, right, they don't do the Smith maneuver at all, they'll have no tax relief by not doing the Smith maneuver. They'll pay the mortgage within 25 years and might not have any net worth improvement. Now, if they decide to just do the Smith maneuver, not the cash flow diversion, which is you make your mortgage payment, you use the principal that's available and you invest it, you'll have a tax relief of about $87,000 and your amortization will be reduced to almost 22 years. But on the good side is you have now an improvement of $466,000. Now, if you decide to do the cash flow diversion, which is putting more money towards your mortgage, the money that's available to invest, if any, you will increase the tax relief because we're increasing the speed of the Smith maneuver. Not only are you getting a bigger tax relief, but you will also pay your mortgage faster. Now we're down to 18 years for paying down the mortgage, and we have a bigger net worth improvement because we've been saving more money every month.
Again, when we talk about planning, because the risks is a big evaluation of just because the numbers say it's the right thing to do, there is other variables that impact whether it in reality is the right solution for an individual. And, one of that being market risk. So as Martine mentioned, as you put it into the readvanceable mortgage and then adds on to the home equity line of credit that we then borrow to reinvest, we are still investing. So with that, there is investment risk and market risk that come with it. When the objective is to have those investments growing at a bigger rate than the interest we're paying on it, even before the tax deductibility, but it is tax deductible as we know, there is still market risk associated with that. But so that's why, when we're looking at this, it's really important to see, what is the time horizon? And Martine did a really good job of saying, this isn't a short-term strategy because it's not. If you are investing in funds that although, our assets or liabilities haven't changed, we just rearranged the flow of our capital. If there is a chance that you need access to the cash and you need to, repay the HELOC component for whatever reason, then that's probably something we're not going to do. We're not going to actually borrow off the HELOC at that time. Not until there's a clear path to, okay, we're not going to need this for a long period of time. This is a tool for us to grow our wealth for the long term, because we wouldn't want to be exposed to market risk if we had any idea of potentially needing cash. Trying to be investments where we know exactly what we're getting to not compromise that CRA tax deductibility is really important. But then also, the market risk as well, accounting for that, being risk adjusted the whole time, just in case, there's market risk, but also in case interest rates go up as well.
Next step, well, if it's something that you're thinking, oh, maybe this is something for me, you're interested, you can easily book a consultation. I'm going to upload the video and recording on YouTube. We'll have our booking links there.